Space and the habitable volume of the Earth. Square cube law. An essential concept we will rely on to surpass bottlenecks is the square cube law. In a square area, like a plot of land with an area of 1 square kilometer, you could place one farm field, or about 440 suburban detached homes. If you don't limit your construction to the ground surface and use the volume of 1 cubic kilometer instead, you could fit 44,000 homes in the same land area. People can only crowd together so closely on the surface of the Earth. The way to grow is not to crowd closer together. It's to build vertically. Think in terms of volumes, not areas. Some things work better with increased density. Compared to houses that are spread far apart, you need less infrastructure such as roads, wires, and pipes to connect houses that are grouped close together or stacked on top of each other. People need space. With a growing population, we might run out of free land or farmland. The surface of the Earth is vast, but sprawling human settlement could cover the land before we hit other bottlenecks. If we converted the surface of the Earth into a 5-story building, the floor space would be about 5 times the surface area of the Earth. We would have 5 Earths of surface area. We can build higher than 5 stories too. How tall is each floor? 4.3 meters per floor is a common building practice today. How much space does one person need? 20 square meters of personal floor space per person means 86 cubic meters of personal volume per person. But we need other things to support a person, such as plants to feed them, and pipes and pumps and hallways. So let's allocate 1,000 cubic meters per person. Let's consider a moderate scenario first. We will only use land that people already inhabit. That is all existing human settlements, including urban, suburban, and rural villages, but excluding sparse rural, farms, pastures, parks, or undeveloped land. These current human settlements only cover 2.1% of Earth's land area. Assume we fully use only this already settled land to house and support people, 1,000 cubic meters per person, all inclusive. Using mid-rise buildings, they would be 31 stories tall, 132 meters. Their total volume would support 414 billion people. We could return all of the sparse rural and farmland to nature, leaving 97.9% of the land area as a nature preserve while greatly expanding our population. But the real question is, what is the current human limit of habitable space? How high above the surface of the Earth can people live, and how low below the surface of the Earth can people live? We know the answers based on what people already do. The J Hotel in Shanghai Tower has occupied rooms at 556 meters above ground level. How deep can we live underground? At least a kilometer, demonstrated by the staff who work in deep mines. Let's consider a spherical shell, 1 kilometer thick, centered on the surface of the Earth, with floors reaching 500 meters above ground level and basements down to 500 meters below ground level. That will be the habitable volume of the Earth. How many people can we fit in the habitable volume of the Earth? The volume of a 1 kilometer thick spherical shell centered on the surface of the Earth is 510 quadrillion cubic meters. At 1,000 cubic meters per person, the Earth population limit of habitable space is 510 trillion people. Perhaps future developments would allow us to build taller and dig deeper, if we need more space than that. There is no limit of space in space.